3, 2, 1.
What's up, everyone? Dan here, Crypto Capital Venture, July 28th, 2018. I hope you're doing well. Beautiful Saturday here, and I want to talk about Bitcoin. I want to talk about Litecoin. Really want to dive in and look at the momentum right now, the momentum strength of Bitcoin versus Litecoin. Litecoin really doesn't have any, but could that mean opportunity for you? That's what I want to talk about in this video. And I also want to talk about this critical area we are at on the daily chart of Bitcoin in terms of technical analysis and what comes next. So let's just dive in. I don't want to make this too long, but I do want to provide some value here in this video. So here's the Bitcoin weekly. I want to start here to really get an idea of, the picture of Bitcoin versus Litecoin. So obviously we have one, we have two, we have third bottom. And the last 2 weeks in Bitcoin they've looked pretty nice, right? It's been a nice couple weeks for Bitcoin, and you can even check it out on the stock RSI. You can see on the stock RSI, Bitcoin really getting out of that oversold area with some nice momentum, some strong momentum up on the stock RSI weekly. So Bitcoin looking healthy. Let's go to Litecoin. Litecoin not looking as healthy. Litecoin just trading sideways on the weekly for the last month and a week around a month. And then on the stock RSI, just still in that oversold area with really no upward momentum at all. So you can look at Bitcoin weekly stock RSI down here. And then you can look at Litecoin weekly stock RSI down here. So, and actually before I say anything, we can also look at the MACD on Bitcoin. So you see the MACD line approaching that signal line on the weekly. So it certainly has been a strong last couple of weeks for Bitcoin. Going over to Litecoin, if you want to bring up the MACD, really there's been no bottoming out strength. There's been no bounce yet on the MACD over there. So the first question to ask ourselves is, well, is this a good opportunity for Litecoin since it hasn't had that momentum up yet? Is there more upside for gains for Litecoin right now? And in my opinion, yes. Right now, especially in an upward market, right? If this bull trend continues and we break certain resistance areas, I have a feeling Litecoin is going to surprise us all, and it's going to happen very quickly. It's going to happen very quickly, similar to, and we can go to the daily on Litecoin, similar to here, December 8th to 12th. And we talked about this a little bit last week or the other day. Litecoin just seeing ridiculous gains over 200%, while at the same time, December 8th to 12th, Bitcoin seeing around 10% gains. So Litecoin chooses its own time to check in, right? And to make those gains back that it hasn't been having, while Bitcoin has been having some gains. So the similar thing happened before. So right now, in terms of a continued uptrend in the market, yes, now can be a very good time to accumulate Litecoin while it is still in this oversold area with not much upward momentum yet. Even from a technical analysis standpoint, if you're not comparing it to anything else, even Bitcoin, Litecoin is in a really healthy spot in terms of my opinion for accumulation, right? If you're going to accumulate something, it's a great time when you're all the way down here in the oversold area on the stock RSI. So, and that's on the weekly. First of all, that's not financial advice. That is completely my outlook on Litecoin right now. That's my opinion. There's obviously tons of risk if we continue in this downtrend, right? If we don't hold support where we are and we form a new low. So there's a ton of risk here as well. But let's go to the Bitcoin daily, because this is kind of the second half of the video I want to talk about. It's very important, which is, and we've talked about this too, you take the Fibonacci from this higher low, this lower high right here to that bottom, and we want to see where we topped out at this lower high. So you can see we topped out right at the 618, right? We saw resistance there. When we talk about the 618 on Fibonacci, a very important area, especially this channel, the 618 up to the 786. So we didn't even make a move up to the 786 resistance area. So we saw resistance at 618, and everybody knows we bounced down. Coming from that, we made a run up most recently, and I want to point this out, from that previous lower high to that bottom. Here we are again, right at the 618. resistance. So right now, the question is this: is Bitcoin going to break through the 618 this time? It did not do it last time. But in terms of you wondering, well, should I get into the market now? Should I wait? Is it going down? Obviously, nobody can tell you that. Nobody knows. But a lot of traders, what they do is they wait for confirmation. So we have the 618 here, we have the 786 here. So if you want some confirmation of strength, right, and a continued uptrend for Bitcoin and possibly breaking these previous areas, then you might want to wait till we start testing and maybe even breaking the 786 around $8,900. It's a safer play. Obviously, there's more opportunity for gains at $8,100 where we are right now. However, there's more risk. So, and you can really use that in also determining when you want to get into Litecoin. But right now, that's kind of what's going on in the charts. Bitcoin, be careful, because just like we were at this lower high here, we're trading right below that 618, or right in between that 618 and the 200 EMA on Bitcoin Daily. Same thing here, 618, 200 EMA, Bitcoin Daily. What's going to happen next? The question is, are we going to break through down, break through up? I certainly, excuse me, cannot answer that question. This is not financial advice. This is just my opinion. This is my outlook. Right now, in terms of accumulation for me, I'm more on the play it safe. I want to see some more momentum in terms of Bitcoin breaking the 618. That resistance at the 618 there, right there, concerns me a little. However, there are many technical indicators that I did yesterday in yesterday's video, I believe it was, that show Bitcoin well positioned for a continued bull run. So I'm definitely optimistic. However, right now it's very iffy in this channel. So play it safe, play it conservatively. Don't spend more money than you can afford to lose. Those are just my thoughts. Take it or leave it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? How are you making out in this market? Hopefully we get some upside momentum soon and we break that 618 and we have a nice bull run here. So really appreciate you watching. Thank you so much for coming by. I will see you in the next video, and God bless.